Hi again. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights. If you're just now joining my channel for the first time, welcome. If you're a subscriber, thank you. I want to say again how grateful I am for all the support, love, wonderful comments, of which 99.9% are positive. 99.99%, really. Some people thought that I was upset about shills and stuff the other day. I really wasn't. I mean, the troll who called me a shill, I really wasn't upset by that. I thought it was amusing. And I don't know why my aperture keeps flaring like that. I turned off the blinking lights too. That was not cool. Somebody said I should do that, so yeah, I agree. Natasha, listen, there was a misunderstanding with your email, okay? I read it at 3 a.m. I didn't read it all the way through, so accept my apologies. I was confused why you said you wanted to rescind your request for a reading. But listen, I'm sorry you felt that I was singling you out in that message the other day. I wasn't saying that you called me a shill. There were 3 issues there, of which your email was one, and I did not read it with the intention that you were sending it. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I tend to be sensitive and defensive, and it was 3 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't read it all the way to the end. I just kind of like, oh, she's upset with me. Why? So again, Natasha, this is for you. I'm sorry. I sent you an email. I sent you my contact for Messenger. Contact me. And today I'm taking a little break from reading and responding to emails. I think I've responded to 50 or 60 in the past couple of days. They keep coming. I have about 90 now to get back to. I'm sure I'll probably get back into it tonight, but today I just needed to take a little break. If you want a reading, just keep it short. I don't have time to read long messages. If you just want to message me something, that's fine. I appreciate that. Just not long paragraphs, okay? Because I feel obligated to read them, and I just don't have the time to. Okay, so today I want to do something fun. Well, it's kind of fun. It's personal. This is a follow-up to Message from an Angel. So some of you have watched my video series on a woman who I fell in love with a long time ago, who was then washed away in a tsunami on Boxing Day 2004. If you don't know the story, you can go back and watch Message from an Angel videos. Sorry, the editing and stuff is so bad in that, but I was just starting. So here's my follow-up to this. I've always thought that my cat, Mia, might be the reincarnation of Ania. And when I did the reading about where is Ania now, what's happened to her, I did get that she had reincarnated as a woman, and I saw that she was 12 or 13 now, which is the same age as my cat. And let me tell you a little bit about Mia Noi. First off, her name is kind of a joke because in Thailand, when it used to be common for men who had enough money to have 2 wives. First wife is called Mia Yai, or important wife, or first wife, and then Mia Noi, small wife. And so I thought it was funny to name my cat Mia Noi, like she's my mistress. And she's a jungle cat. Her father was a jungle cat. I'm not sure if her father was half or full on jungle cat, which makes Mia half or 1/4 wild cat. These are jungle cats in Thailand. They look like tabby cats, but they are wild. They live in the jungles. They're diurnal because at night they would be too small and prey for tigers and stuff. So look them up. And she's an incredible cat. She's extremely intelligent. She learned open doors when she was just like 1 or 2 years old. I've got a video on YouTube, another channel of her doing that. And she was extremely jealous of my ex-girlfriend. And so my ex-girlfriend was a lot younger than me. And she used to come over and stay with me for the weekends when we first started dating before we moved in together. And every time my girlfriend would come and stay the weekend with me, my cat would steal her underwear, like her bras and stuff like that, and like hide them and chew them up and destroy them. And Mia Noi really did not like my girlfriend. Oh, excuse me, I have to sneeze. So that's kind of funny. But now my current wife, she's my common law wife. I mean, I don't recognize civil unions and licenses and all that. We are, for all intents and purposes, man and wife. So, but my current wife, who's closer to my age and I have a lot more in common with her, Mia Noi, loves her, just absolutely loves her. Like every morning, she's outside calling, "Hey, come on, come." My cat talks a lot. So I want to look and see if Mia Noi is the reincarnation of Ania. Let me back up and tell you about when I got Mia Noi. I used to eat at this particular noodle stand every day in another small town far from here to the north in Thailand. And they had 3 of these kittens, and 2 were males and Mia was the only female. And the 2 males were huge and they were aggressive. But Mia used to come out every time I went there. She'd hear my voice and she'd come out to me and she'd come right to me, and then I'd give her little bits of pork fat from my noodle soup. And so every day when I went there to eat, she would come out to greet me. So I told the owner, I said, I want this cat. And then later on I got her. So, and she still to this day, she comes when I call her. How many cats do you know that will come to you when you call them? So in a way, Mia Noi chose me. If she hadn't just kept coming to me like that every day, I probably wouldn't have kept her. Oh, by the way, I bought a new deck of cards. Some people didn't like the fact that my first deck had a pentagram on the front. For people who are scared of pentagrams, please look at the video that I made explaining the meaning of pentagrams and how there's nothing evil about them. The dark side always try to take things and make them evil, yeah. So, but you'll like this. It has this woman on here. I'm not sure who she's supposed to be, but maybe you like that a little bit better than the pentagram. And the art on these is much nicer too. Oh. Randomized. Okay, so let's find out what is the truth behind Mia Noi. Is she really Ania as a cat? Wouldn't that be just amazing and funny if it were true? Well, I don't think so. So, Mia Noi as the Emperor. Well, Mia Noi is definitely acts like royalty around the neighborhood. All the other cats and dogs are afraid of her. Nope, none of them mess with her. I've seen her stand off 5 dogs at one time before. So she has this emperor power in her. 3 of Cups in a past life. That does not represent Ania's energy. And I think Mia is very happy with her turn of events. Had I not taken her from that noodle shop, she would have been dead a long time ago. There's no way. The people there didn't really want those cats around. They would have just been left to fend them for themselves. She would have had many litters of kittens, and then she would have died. So Mia celebrates her home with me. She's very comfortable here. I give her a very nice, comfy life. She knows that. She's safe, protected with me. Well, that's all. Nothing spectacular here. She deserves a good life, and so that's what she got, justice. She definitely has this kind of warrior spirit where she charges into things. She'll take on any cat. Well, that was a little disappointing. I really was hoping and kind of expecting to hear that Ania was reincarnated as my cat. But like I said, Ania has reincarnated as a young woman again, and I'm sure she's going to use this life to help someone just like she did me. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching my video, and if you're new here and you resonate with me, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.